finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. We've got a tremendous matchup for you tonight. Tailgating has been going on since the early morning, and this place is locked and loaded. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the #1 team in the land, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Huskies will kick this away to start us off. And it's fielded. They're sort of trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Golden Bears special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk, this guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Quick spin on the run. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And the returner will be brought down. So Washington's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other. Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes. If the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think of it.
Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows...
And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cal.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. Cal's offense takes the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to his target. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Running back with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man,
he'll loft it to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now. passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Fighting off the defender. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, because everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
The quarterback's got it on the option. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pitches to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Huskies. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. And the Golden Bears lining up here on first and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time, to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort from that return. So California's offense back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows him to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets into space at the 50. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Washington.
Just time enough for one more. Looking to throw it on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick it off to begin the second half. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And they get the second half started with a running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, Chris, I just love this throw by the quarterback where he sees that he's got a one-on-one matchup, puts the ball out in front of the receiver where he can use his speed to get underneath it.
And he drops back in the gun. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Huskies. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Turn starts inside the 15. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Cal's offense takes the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cal. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 20. Brings up 2nd down.
And they hand it off to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Brought down at the 34. 3rd down coming.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make it.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Well, this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Lets him fly to the wideout. And he's got it. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this 1st down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. It's a draw play. Finds room at the 30. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take off. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? The 40, at the 30, the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Golden Bears hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Cal. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Washington, 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. 2nd down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And they get him down after the completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. He sets up a 4th down now. And the Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So California's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got some room. Can he get there? And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. unusual play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Sultan were able to bring him down quickly. Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Golden Bears. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And here's the return from just inside the 25. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Now from the pistol formation. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You've got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Washington offense retakes the field here. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the 1st play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Bartlett. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Brings out the 2nd down and goal to go.
Second and goal for the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Dallas offense takes the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have...
Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
On the run here, lets it go. Snags the quick throw. Breaks the tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And the beatdown continues.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Fielded up near the 25. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The shovel pass complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Catch made on the right side. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Golden Bears line it up with 1st and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Cal. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the return from inside the 25. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. He's running out of time here. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.